So, yeah, I guess I'm a minimalist. I mean, look at this. There's nothing. I made it. Laying on the floor, having nothing, and being happy. Or, well, at least trying to be happy, you know? Wow, guys, I made it. I'm a minimalist! This is awesome. Woo! Alright. Who is a minimalist? I still don't know this answer, but I like the benefits, so this is why I do it. Am I a minimalist? I don't know. I got rid of a lot of things that I had in my room, and a friend of mine actually asked me if a minimalist lifestyle wouldn't be boring. I was like, actually, I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't know. Well, for me, it's not boring. It's actually so useful. That question made me realize that I didn't really know why or the benefits that minimalism was having on my life. So I listed down the 10 most useful habits that I have in a minimalist life, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's begin with clean up and tidy up your space. One friend of mine actually told me one thing that really struck in my mind, and the quote is, "If your space is not tidy and not clean, then your mind is the same." So I was like, wow, this is really helpful. Like, that's so wise. Wow, okay, I'm gonna start to tidy up my space. I'm gonna start to clean it up because I want my mind to be clearer, and I don't want to be bothered about my space because I already have so much stuff in my mind, and my space should be clean so that I don't get bothered by that at all. I like to clean up my space every morning and every evening. For the physical part, I just, wipe down the floor, or I pass the hoover. I just remove the dust. And for the spiritual side, I like to use Palo Santo or sage to clean up the energy in my room and to bring in a beautiful smell that can help me during the day to feel better. So that's how I clean up and tidy up my room. I always try to do it every day so that I'm consistent and it becomes a habit. I'm used to it, Now it doesn't bother me anymore. Number 2, I like to throw away stuff and to declutter my space every now and then, but pretty often because I want to get rid of energy stuck in my life. To do that, maybe I think like I used this thing in the last month and I'm like, maybe not. So do I need it? No. So I throw it away and that's done. I don't attach to anything at all because things are just material. I can live without them maybe, and if I can, I throw them away. So yeah, it's easier, to live a life like this. Number 3, meditation. Meditation is a beautiful tool where you understand the detachment from the materialistic world and the spiritual world. Once you realize that, nothing really bothers you anymore, not even materialistic stuff. Like, I can live without this. To meditate, I will recommend you to start slowly. Start like 5 minutes a day in a silent space. Close yourself inside, be alone, be sure not to be disturbed for the next 5 to 10 minutes and start there very slowly, but make sure that you do it consistently. If you do that, then meditation will be useful to you and you will start growing a habit. The habit of meditating can be ultra beneficial for so many reasons that will help you during your life. Not just minimalism, but for your whole life. Number 4 can actually reconnect to meditation because it's taking time for yourself. How do you take time for yourself? Or actually, do you remember the last time that you took time for yourself? Where you took a bath, a shower, or you listened to some really relaxing music, you read a book, you did some exercise or things like that. Do you actually remember the last time? I think so. I actually think so. Maybe I was reading. I think so. Anyways, yes, that's actually super beautiful when you take time for yourself. Remember, doing nothing is already doing something. We are so used to run around and do stuff here and there, but when was the last time you did nothing and relaxed? I actually honestly don't remember. 5. Keep it simple and don't compare yourself to others. This is crucial because minimalism is really personal. Like, you see people on YouTube or on Instagram doing extreme minimalism and they only own like 70 items in their life, and that's, to me, a bit difficult to reach. You know, I actually don't really resonate with that. So find what is better for you, keep it simple, and don't compare yourself to others. Because if you start comparing yourself to others, then there's always someone who's gonna be doing better than you. Better, well, there is no better here, but anyways, there's probably someone who is doing more extreme than you, and you're like, oh, I'm not that good at that. Just do it your way and don't compare yourself to others in any aspect of your life, because, you know, like, if we compare to each other, then we don't reach anything, and I just don't feel good enough. Number 6, and probably my favorite one, being grateful. Be grateful for what you already have and for your life in general, because if you realize how lucky we are to live such a beautiful life, to live on such a beautiful planet, to be surrounded by beautiful people who love us and who we love, like, that's already enough. Like, that's already super cool to have that. So why do we need extra stuff? Think about being grateful is the base of our existence. Being grateful for everything that we are here in this moment, present. Yes, I love that. Number 7 is decluttering digitally. It's also super powerful. Try to clean up your desktop on your PC, or try to clean up your mail inbox, or try to clean up your media files on your phone, just to get rid of some stuff that you probably don't even look at in months and years. Application on your phone that you probably don't use in a long time. Cleaning up this space, even digitally, can help you to clean your mind, because we are so attached to digital devices that they become part of our mind, and since we are able to clean them up, freeing up that space can free up your mind too, and therefore live a simpler life. Number 8, make good use of what you already have. Like, take time to think about it and reuse. Maybe you have some bottles or some stuff that has been there for a while. Think about your next time you will need that and reuse it, recycle. All of this can really help you out in clean up your life, have less stuff. Less is more, even clothes. Yes, that's also minimalism in a way. The next and 9th point and habit is try to beat impulse buying. We all have been in the part of our life where we were so used of buying new stuff, and we actually were kind of addicted. We wanted new things, we wanted more, because that was giving us the happiness that we didn't have without them. I think that the happiness is from within and not from outside. So if you buy something new, well, that's not gonna bring you any new happiness in your life. That's only gonna bring you, yes, satisfaction for a short period of time. When that is gone, then you will want some more, and you will go and buy some new stuff again. If you want something, don't buy it, and then the next 24 hours, you will see, you actually thought, I can live without it. Boom, yes, you made it, you're out. You will beat this addiction and eventually become free. And number 10 and last tip that I guys have for you is become a conscious consumer. What does it mean? Maybe try to look at the labels of clothes that you have and try to buy things that are made from, I don't know, linen or hemp. All these materials were better for the environment than cotton or synthetic stuff, because that stuff is really polluting the system and the environment. And try not to go to the bigger stores, because it's better to sustain and support small chains or local shops. So these are my 10 habits that I have for you guys. But the last thing, and probably the most useful tip for being a minimalist, is you have to tailor it for you. Minimalism is personal. Do it step by step. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you liked it, well, I'm glad you did, and maybe it helped you, and yes, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out, guys. I love you all.